Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Quaint. You have probably heard of 2048-bit encryption. Sounds technical, right? But what does 2048-bit actually mean? And why can't even the fastest supercomputers break it? So in our today's video, let's decode the science behind it. A bit is a single binary digit, either 0 or 1. That means a 2048-bit number. A 2048-bit number is one made of 2048 zeros and ones. So if you convert the same in decimal form, then it would contain roughly 617 numbers. Means 617 digits. If you convert the same in decimal form, it roughly becomes a 617 digit number. 617 digit number. What is the meaning of this? Is it 617 times bigger? No, it is not 617 times bigger. 617, that is 617. It is not 617 times bigger. It's actually 10 to the power 617 times bigger. 10 to the power 617 times bigger. You know, in our entire observable universe, if you, scientists have actually estimated this value. In our entire observable universe, there are only 10 to the power 80 number of atoms. 10 to the power 80, 80. 10 to the power 80. And we are talking about what? 10 to the power 617. So that is much bigger. Okay, that is much bigger. 10 to the power 617 is much bigger than 10 to the power 80. Again, if you, so we are talking about what? Encryption. Encryption keys are there. So if you use 2048-bit key and if you use normal computers to break it, to break this encryption key, so you know normal computers actually can perform, they can actually test, normal computers can test 1 billion keys per second, means 10 to the power 9 keys per second. So using normal computers, and just keep in your mind that number 10 to the power 617. So if you can if you calculate arithmetically, then you would get what? You would get 6.4 into 10 to the power 60 years to solve the same problem. That means you need to do what? You need to try all the combinations. You need to guess all the combinations by using normal computer, where the speed of the normal computer is 10 to the power 9 keys per second. So using normal computer, it would take 6.4 into 10 to the power 60, 60, power is 60. And what is the age of our universe? It is only 1.38 into 10 to the power 10 years. Now comparison, you make the comparison 10 to the power 60, 60, and here age of our universe is only 10 to the power 10. Now you know the difference. Again, if you talk about supercomputer, the first one was about normal computer. Now talk about the fastest supercomputer. Here the speed is what? How much? It is almost 10 to the power 18, 18. Power is 18. 10 to the power 18, that is 10 to the power 18 operations per second. So using such a supercomputer, it would take how much time? It would take 10 to the power 42, roughly. Okay, 10 to the power 42 years to crack the same thing. 10 to the power 42, 42. Again, this is much higher than that value, 1.38 into 10 to the power 10 years. That is what? That is the age of our universe. Now you know the comparison. So this is not just mathematics, this is actually mathematical immensity. You can easily see this thing here. That's why computers actually just don't break it. They give up. If if you use computers, whether it is normal computer or supercomputer, so instead of saying they can't break it, we should say what? They give up. Whether it is normal computer, whether it is a supercomputer, they simply give up. Because the time scale involved here to break the same thing, 2048-bit encryption, is actually, if you calculate time, so time becomes meaningless. Right? Am I right or wrong? Time becomes meaningless. Calculation of time becomes meaningless. That's why scientists say that this is the most safe one. Okay, this 2048-bit encryption method actually uses on your browser. You have seen that little tiny lock icon that is in most of the cases that is made of this 2048-bit encryption. Maybe not in all the cases 2048-bit encryption is being used. Anyway, if you talk about 2048-bit encryption, then the time scales involved here is so much. And that's why this is considered to be safest one. But we are not making comparisons with those quantum computers which are coming. Okay, we are not talking about, here in this video, quantum computers. We are talking about only classical computers. Normal computers, those are classical computers. Again, supercomputers, they are also classical computers. So by using classical computers, 2048-bit encryption cannot be broken. Okay. So this was all about today's topic. Topic was very simple, very easy topic. Anyway, but this is useful. If you study this thing properly, then this is actually very useful. You should have such idea while you are studying computer science. Anyway, so this was all about today's topic, and this is the end of this video. If you found this video interesting, so please like, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the end. Thanks for watching.